please, God told me to ask y'all for help. I need your help. I need your help. I can't do it alone. I'm overwhelmed. I'm going crazy.
Well, you know what it is, bro. Let's talk about it. It's being claimed that Diddy might be facing a rise of charge after this video of Cassie and him in the hotel where he's beating Cassie up in the hotel hallway near the elevators has come out. A lot of lawyers have been joining in on this, and it's looking like it's not good for Diddy. Obviously, we know his public image has been tarnished completely, but it looks like he's facing RICO charges possibly, especially after the Homeland Security invasion or raid, I should say, of this house. This is what one lawyer said. This is Kodak Black's lawyer. He said anyone who thinks Cent and gotten unquote. The video is a sucker. This was a leak, and to me it telegraphs the fact that he's about to be charged in a bigger case. This way, if Cassie is the star witness, they can rely on the fact that she was basically under his control. By the way, that is why this case should have been solved way before the lawsuit was filed. So that's what lawyers are saying. That's what Kodak Black lawyer is saying about the case. There's another lawyer that defends the victim's rights. The article says prominent victim's right attorney Gloria alleges the leaked surveillance video showing rapper Diddy Combs assaulting his ex-girlfriend could possibly lead to federal racketeering charges against him if it gives evidence of sex crimes like trafficking. So she has a whole thing about this and a whole idea. I'm going to let you guys hear it for yourself from her, and she explains why this can be used to start a RICO. You know, a RICO investigation if one hasn't already started against Diddy. Check this out right here.
May go beyond that, Piers. The LA County District Attorney has said that this incident, which occurred in 2016, talking about the incident on the video, it's too late. It's statute of limitations. The time period set by law to criminally prosecute that in LA County, which is where it occurred, it's too late. However, we know that there are federal investigators, Homeland Security, that raided, based on a search warrant, both of his homes in Miami and in Los Angeles, and retrieved electronic material, among other material. For example, phones, laptops, other electronic equipment. Those items may contain videos that your guest alluded to. We don't know. But the fact that there was at least probable cause to search both of his homes in a highly publicized raid leads me to believe that it's very possible that charges will be filed in the future by the Department of Justice against Mr. Combs. Now, what kind of charges would they be? Well, we know that from the R. Kelly case, Piers, that Homeland Security was also involved in that. And that involves sex trafficking. And also there are possible allegations of RICO, which is a federal act. That's the Racketeering Influence Corrupt Organizations Act. Was his business enterprise used in a way to facilitate crimes, whether it's drugs, whether it's trafficking, other crimes, we don't know.
All right, man, so there you guys have it now. I think this is a crazy situation. Diddy is in a world of trouble, man. You know what's bad when 50 Cent says he's stepping back from it because he thinks Diddy might off himself. You know, 50 Cent wrote on his Instagram that he's not going to continue to attack Diddy because it's getting so bad. He feels Diddy really might delete himself. He doesn't want any parts of that. I think this is a horrible situation. Obviously, there's a lot of claim involved. There's a lot of people that, as you know, we've heard come out and say Diddy has done this to me. Diddy has done that to me. I thought the apology was really weak. I think he should have never said anything if he was going to give an apology like that.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life, but sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up. I hit rock bottom, but I made no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy and go into rehab. I had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
It almost to me felt like he didn't feel this is real, and I've been through the system. I made mistakes early on in my life, not like what Diddy is going through, but different things, and I know what it feels like when you've been doing something every single day, like where we grew up in the environment I grew up in. We were committing crimes as his youth all the time, so when we got arrested for certain crimes, it didn't feel like it was that serious. It felt like, well, yeah, I punched this dude in the face and I took his chain. I didn't rob anybody. I didn't. You ain't thinking of it like you ain't thinking that's assault, great bodily injury, a robbery, strong arm robbery, like you ain't thinking about all the charges that is. You're just thinking like, and this is just how it goes where we come from. And so I think Diddy is in this state of shock where it's like he doesn't even realize how serious what he's going through is, cause it probably doesn't even feel real. It's like, is this really happening to me? But when you do something so consistently for so long, and you start feeling like that's a normal way to live, when you realize that it's not a normal way to live because you're facing all these allegations and charges and accusations and whatever you're going through now, it's probably a state of shock that he's in where he feels like, man, I can't believe this is actually happening to me. So that's what I saw in that apology. I thought the apology was weak. He probably shouldn't have said nothing in my opinion if he was going to apologize in that way, but he's going through what he's, you reap what you you reap what you sow. You put this type of energy out and you do these type of things for so long, you get away with a lot for so long, eventually it comes around. My grandmother always said, what don't come out in the wash, come out in the rinse. And it's starting to seem like, Diddy is getting his just due for the things that he's done over the years. And I'm sure more is going to come out, more victims are going to come forward, and we're going to hear a lot more throughout the next few months. And I do believe that these lawyers ain't lying. I think it's going to lead up to some type of arrest. I don't think the government is sending Homeland Security out for no reason. I think they're sending Homeland Security out because they really feel like they have something, and obviously that video is just, it makes anything that Diddy does or anything that Diddy's accused of after seeing that video, it's going to be hard to believe that he didn't do it for any jury, for any regular person on the street, for any lawyer, for any police officer. Everybody's going to believe you did anything that somebody said you did because they saw that video, they saw how you said time will tell the truth, and all that before that video came out. They see how arrogant you've been throughout this process, so it's going to be hard to believe he's innocent in any way. I appreciate everybody watching the movie. I'll see you guys next time. I'm out of here.